Alright, so what's poppin', everybody? It's your man, Young Ida Costello, back again with another video. Now this video is going to be another album review, and today's album that I have to review today is Future. Now honestly, cut the malarkey. I can't really go into a huge backstory about Future because we all know about Future. And to be honest, I really want to go into a huge, in-depth, crazy review of this album, but to be completely honest, I honestly cannot. I will say that albums by Future that I do enjoy. I definitely enjoy 56 Nights by Future. I feel like that is one of Future's best mixtapes. I definitely enjoy Monster. I definitely enjoy DS2. There are so many other Future mixtapes and albums that I do enjoy. So when I heard that the homie Future was coming out with another album, I was pretty intrigued. I was a little happy to go into it, listening to it. I thought that I would hear some nice hard-hitting beats. I thought that I would hear kind of the same flow. And to be completely honest, when it comes to this album, I got exactly what I thought I was gonna get. Now, let's just go ahead and just keep it real right here. Going into a Future project, like going into a Future album or a Future mixtape, you always know that there are gonna be some songs that you love. You always know there's gonna be some songs that you love. You always know there's gonna be some songs that you hate, and then you already know that there's just gonna be some songs that are just straight trash. And the reason why that is because Future is a worker. Future is one of those people who have to work and who have to constantly really make music for him to stay in the spotlight. So when Future puts out an album or when Future puts out a mixtape, every other song is like filler because Future is at that point in his career where he's like, hey man, I ain't throwing this out. Hey man, I'm not tossing this out. I'm sure somebody will like it. And like, to be completely honest, you could say that that's probably one of the things that holds Future back and that holds this album back. But to be honest, after all of these years of just listening to Future and just expecting what I expect from Future, I mean, like, does it really matter? This album definitely sounds like a watered down version of DS2. This album definitely sounds like a watered down version of Purple Rain. It just sounds like the same album that Future is coming out with time and time again. But that doesn't mean that the album is trash. Oh no, Future definitely delivers us some hits. Most notably, my favorite song on this album is Mask Off. I feel like that song definitely stands out to me. But other than that, this album is just a bunch of blur. It's all the same. Nothing different. Nothing really stands out. There's a couple trash songs mixed in there. There's a lot of dope songs mixed in there. It's just everything I expected to hear when it comes to Future. There are no features. It's just Future himself. There is no different way he took that album. All of the beats sound kind of the same. It all kind of sounds like the same beat. It sounds like Future is just pinning the same exact song, just in different ways. Like I said, nothing too crazy. So if you guys like Future and you guys are kind of like, I don't really know if I want to listen to this album, I mean, you definitely listen to whatever you want to listen to. But if you guys have heard Evolve, if you guys have heard Purple Rain and DS2 and all of those albums, and you feel like hearing this one and you like what you heard from those albums, then listen to it because it's the exact same album. But other than that, this is a really repetitive album. There are still some dope songs on there. When it comes to just playing this album, this is just some like ambient music you could play while you're doing something. Like always, when I've been listening to this album, I've been like getting ready for videos and like dancing around in the video. So I mean, like, it's a cool album for that. The album's just not deep. The album is very dense. The album is very shallow. And the album is just pretty much fast food music. So if I had to grade this piece of work, I'd have to give it a 4. Nothing crazy at all. I'm not losing sleep. It's nothing that makes me want to be a better person. It's nothing that's backed with any kind of unique, dope kind of production that I haven't heard before. It's just bleh.